In this how-to video, we are going to explain how to break down your Kimber 1911 stainless 2 semi-automatic handgun. First, and as always, when cleaning your firearms, make sure they are not loaded and that the magazine is out. You're going to want to use the bushing wrench provided by Kimber in order to turn the barrel bushing clockwise. Careful now, you only want to turn it as much as you need to catch the edge of the recoil spring plug as shown here. Push the recoil spring down with your thumb and twist the barrel bushing the rest of the way while keeping pressure on the plug and spring. Notice that the flat end of the spring will be towards the back of the gun. You'll want to remember this for reassembly. Push the slide back until the disassembly notch lines up here on the slide stop. You can now pop the slide stop out and put it to the side. You are now able to remove the slide from the frame. You can now remove the guide rod. It might take a little finagling. Then rotate the barrel bushing until you can pull it free. Push the barrel link forward so you can easily remove the barrel from the slide. You have all the major parts disassembled and ready for basic cleaning. Grab our CLP and give all metal parts in the bore a good soaking. This isn't the time to be cheap. Get in there and hose everything down. Using our brush and pick set, we are going to scrub all the contaminated areas with a brush. Here's where you're really going to get the majority of the gunk loose. Don't be afraid to get in there and give it a good scrubbing. If there's any really heavily gunked up areas, use our picks in order to break it free. Don't worry, the pick portion is made out of a soft brass, so it won't scratch your firearms. Next, we'll use our bristle pipe cleaners for further cleaning. We use a stiff plastic to help break apart contaminants, and then the cotton to mop up the rest. Bend them as necessary to get to all the hard-to-reach spots. Don't worry, you won't break them. We'll finish it with some cotton swabs in order to make sure the carbon and other contaminants are free and clear. Really concentrate on the moving parts where the frame and the slide come into contact. Any grit left behind can cause unnecessary wear and tear on your gun. Now it's time to grab a bore cleaning kit meant for your caliber. We're talking about a 1911 here, so a 45 cal is what you'll want. Run it through the bore like so. You could do this as well for a quick cleaning while the gun is assembled, but it works just as well for a deep cleaning one disassembled as shown here. Now a final wipe down with a rag. Finish her off, apply a light coating of our CLP to all internal working parts to keep it properly lubricated. Now you're ready for reassembly. Take the barrel, making sure that the barrel link is pushed forward, and insert it back into the slide. Replace the guide rod, making sure that the concave side of the guide rod head is towards the barrel. It's less complicated than it sounds. Have a look at it and it'll make sense. Take the barrel bushing and reinsert it over the barrel as shown, and then spin it clockwise to lock it into place. You want to make sure that the barrel link is pointed up like this before reassembling the slide and frame together. Now insert the frame into the slide like this. Keep pushing the slide back until you can see the barrel link through the hole. At this point, you can replace the slide lock. Keep pushing the slide back until the disassembly notch aligns like this. You can now turn the slide stop into place. You can put the safety on in order to prevent the slide from moving back, making it easier for this next step. Grab the spring and insert it over the guide rod, remembering that the flat end of the spring goes in first. Insert the recoil spring plug over top of the spring. Press it down with your thumb and twist the barrel bushing until it catches the outer edge of the recoil spring plug. Take the bushing wrench provided by Kimber and twist the barrel bushing counterclockwise until it is seated correctly. And there you have it, a cleaned and lubricated Kimber 1911. Sage and Breaker, crafted at the highest caliber.